Greetings, welcome back. In our last video, we talked about how important it is to be showing up as we truly are and being in alignment so that we can get back to our purpose, to our calling, and so that we can live abundantly in this beautiful universe as anything is possible, especially when you start a self-love journey. We talked about what a self-love journey was and the signs that you are out of alignment and that God wants to do wonderful things in your life, that the universe is calling you, and you need to get back in alignment and start showing up the right way. So in today's video, I just want to go over some quick benefits to taking a self-love journey, as it is a lifelong journey. I am taking one myself, and I know from personal experience that a lot of these benefits are true and are going to be wonderful in your life. So before I talk about that, I would like you guys to go ahead and like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Subscribing really does help the channel. Also, share this video if you feel that this is entertaining, if I am entertaining to you. Also, if you know someone that is not showing up the way that you know that they can, and that you know that they are not hopeless and all hope is not lost, and they are desperate and they really need to get back into alignment. So let's jump into this video. All right, so the number one benefit for me, I'll start it off based off my experience. The number one benefit is going to be that I got closer to the universe, and I got closer to what I believe in, my higher source, my higher power. You will get closer to your higher source, your higher power, your most high. And that is a large benefit of, I would say, the main benefit of getting back in good graces with God, getting back in good graces with, your creator and the one that leads the way in your life. And we all fall off our path, and we all think that we can't get back and that we can't get the forgiveness. But one of the benefits of a self-love journey is that you get back closer to God. Also, another benefit is peace. So a lot of us have so much pain, so much chaos, so much drama going on in our lives that we can't find our way back to peace. When you get on a self-love journey, you learn the knowledge of self. You recognize that only your actions are the only ones you can control, and that you need to take a look at your relationships, take a look at the situations, the job, the spaces, everything. Look at it all and figure out what works and what doesn't, and start anew and get on a path to healing so you can start showing up right. You get to get your peace back, because you're going to be ghosting people. You're no longer going to have time for what she said and what he said. You're going to be to a point where the person that's even spreading the information is going to become a master of chaos to you. You're going to be like, okay, ghosted. It's going to be so simple. It's not even going to be a question for you. When you get on a self-love journey, you're going to recognize that everything centers around you, and that if they're not spreading love and speaking life into you, then they don't need to be in your life. And going from pain to peace, deciding to stop surrounding yourself with all the things that bring you pain and that bring the triggers, and you don't even realize that maybe you are suffering from PTSD and you've got so many triggers, that you're like, whoa, I can't even be around people. When you get on a self-love journey, you will realize that everything that is going on within you first. As within, so without, right? So everything that's happening to you is happening on the inside, in your mind, your body, and your spirit. You need to get them all back in alignment, quiet your mind so you can get back to your peace. Going from pain to peace is like rags to riches, spiritually. It truly is. You will become rich in spirit, and that is what you need to work on. Because when your spirit is healed and you become whole, everything you want, you will be able to manifest. And manifesting does include doing the work. But you have to be on a self-love journey in order to keep focused and understand what the will and determination that you have within you. You don't need any support. You can have all naysayers and you'll be able to block that, and you'll have your peace. Okay, also content. You will understand why everything has happened. You will be content. That's one of the benefits of starting a self-love journey. You will no longer have all these regrets and doubt and fear mind mentality where you're just so disappointed in yourself or so disappointed in someone else. You'll recognize that we all have pain, we all have downfalls, but we will get up and we will keep going. In order to keep going, you will let go and you will be content with what you have going on, and you will say, how can I use this? How can I make some lemonade today? And you'll start using your true gifts, because your true gifts, what you really have, what no one can take from you, and everything you've learned along the way, that's a gift now. All of the lessons that you've learned. And the fact that you're unbreakable. You know how you know you're not unbreakable? I mean, that you are unbreakable is because you haven't broken. Okay, also, patience. You'll learn to bide your time. I'm sorry, guys. As in the last video, I am still under the weather, but the devil is a lie. I will carry on. Okay, so patience. You guys are going to learn how to push through, and you're going to learn when to sit still. You're going to learn to accept what is coming to you and trust that storms don't last always, because when you are on a self-love journey and you get with your soul tribe, you will walk in likeness with people that recognize that. Sorry guys, I had a small technical difficulty, but I'm back and I am going to go ahead and carry on with this video. Yeah, so we talked about patience, how you guys are going to benefit from learning patience and learning that patience is key and that you have to stay the course. You may need to tweak it along the way, but you will gain the wisdom that you need to hold on and to believe that through the setbacks and the obstacles and the losses and the shock of it all and through the chaos, that you are going to be okay. And not only are you going to be okay, you are going to be abundant and you are going to make it through. All right. And so also, third eye opening. So if this is something that resonates with you, it's not going to resonate with everyone, but I want to speak to someone that wants to open their third eye. So you're going to get a chance to do this when you go on a self-love journey. You're going to meditate. You're going to go within and you are going to focus on seeing the vision. You're going to quiet your mind to a space where, like me, you will now see what you were put here to do, and you will start to visualize, what is coming for you, because it has already happened, and you will now see, what steps you need to take and when you're getting off your path and how to get back on. You will know so much. You will have opened your eyes and you will be much more aware of what's really going on around you, right? You will no longer be accepting what you see, and what you read. You will be using your inner wisdom. You will be using your third eye to truly see, right? Okay, and so also another benefit is that you will attract abundance. The whole goal for most of us, I will say me for sure, is to become whole and also to attract abundance. Who doesn't want to live the way that we were divinely chosen to live? You want to be abundant. You want to be blessed. You want to let it rain down on you everything that you've been putting out. And when you start putting out all positivity and you start grabbing a hold of those positive thoughts that you once let float by, well, you're going to attract all of that to you, and you will be doing the work, seeing the work. That will be your focus. You will stay there because that is your true path, and you will attract abundance. There's no way you won't. The universe always rewards those who spread love, stay pure of hearts, and trust the process. Okay. Also, you're going to get your confidence back. You're going to start showing up authentically. You're going to practice it. It's going to become a habit. When you're on a self-love journey, the key is to develop several good habits. That's what we're doing here. So you can follow me here so that you can learn really good tips and keys to overcoming obstacles, staying in alignment, balancing your chakras, developing confidence, working on self-awareness as well as self-esteem. And you're going to practice confidence, because it's not just a quality that, you know, some people have and others don't. You can have confidence too. You must practice it. You have to actually put confidence into action. That is real confidence. And as you practice it, it becomes a habit and it becomes a part of who you are. And it's a positive thing. So it's good for you to do that. Also, you are going to get your imagination back. And that's where I'm going to leave you guys. I'm going to leave you with getting your imagination back. A lot of you dreamed as a child, and you know, were authentic, you were real, and you knew that there was magic within you. You knew that you had a spark like no other. And as you aged, you got bogged down with responsibilities. You got bogged down with life and negativity, perhaps a circle of people in your life that's chaos. Perhaps it could even be your family. Or maybe you don't have a family, and so you don't feel worthy of having success because you didn't start off with a big support system, you know, and you never know what it could be. All of us have so many things going through our heads that we tell ourselves every day, and it's usually the wrong things that we telling ourselves. And it's not that we can't have the thought. You can have the thought. It's when you believe the thought. When you don't let that thought float on by, quiet your mind as much as you can, which means that you need to be focused on you, which means that you don't have time to be listening to the drama. You don't have time to be receiving information from all these outside sources. You don't need to be watching that. You just need to be walking in likeness and only watching things that self-develop you, self-heal you, and self-motivate you and give you self-love, right? If it's not about you, then you shouldn't be watching it, listening to it, feeding it to yourself. If it's not real, then it's not edible, right? That's some food for thought. Okay, guys, so join me here where I'll have interesting videos like this as well as other content. Okay, and so I will see you in the next video.